Once upon a time, in the Taurus Mountains, there lived a shepherd. Just a poor shepherd from a poor family named Chemsa. Now, this fella probably had a boring life. There is only so much that one can do as a shepherd. This fella was probably lonely, sad, contemplating the meaning of his existence. But this is a love story, so let's pretend he's a little more handsome. Anyway, one day he tripped on a rock and fell in a cave.
I didn't know I had ordered something.
The half-woman, half-snake creature said.
And if it's those sewers, I cancelled on the site. I have a tail, you know.
What?
The shepherd, startled at the thought of someone thinking he was a postal worker and the master that was before him, looked in wonder.
You are here for the shoes, aren't you, mate?
No.
Then why, sir, are you in my house?
I fell in here.
And they say this world is boring.
The admittedly annoyed snake being turned its head, ready to parley with the pastoralist that had broken into her cave.
Why is this happening to... Oh, wait.
His eyes were glowing in the half-darkness of the cave. His sheep-smelling coat was so fitting on him. She marveled. She was in love. On the other side of the cave, Chemsa was having similar thoughts. Despite her form, her snake tail, and tendency to live under mountains, to him the sight of her was perfect. She was the forever young queen of snakes. Chemsa and Shahmaran, that was her name, decided to move in together. No, dearest listener, I still cannot understand what prompts a man to abandon his sheep to live in a cave with a snake demon either. But they were happy, so who am I to judge? Chemsa had some snake scales of his own now. Turns out it is transmittable. Well, Chemsa quickly realized that he quite enjoyed meeting his friends, fellow humans. He somehow remembered such a minor detail as his family. So he asked his snake partner to let him leave and go visit that burden that was his family. Exit was allowed to him on one condition. He is not to talk about Shahmaran to any soul, human or otherwise.
And wear a jacket when you are outside.
Shahmaran greeted with much love her partner, whom she met 3 days ago. Well, turns out there was sorrow in the land. Their beloved king was sick. Oh, woe to him who thought that the king was not poisoned. But that is not the point. The point is that, like a good subject, Chemsa wished to help the king. He remembered an old cure, an ingredient both potent and effective, that could rid the king of his ailment. Now, I am not going to lie. He was probably held with a sword at the neck when he was thinking about this, but whatever the circumstances, he proposed snake human flesh as the perfect substitute for whatever real medicine available. For Shahmaran, it was over. Poor snake being had once fallen in love, and it killed her. Poor Shahmaran was betrayed, captured, and said to be consumed by the king. Chemsa watched in horror as the king ate Shahmaran's head. He was cursed by it and died immediately. Chemsa himself opted to eat her tail, for reasons lost to time. While karma is obviously non-existent in the story, the person who betrayed her and gave her up to the king, he obtained infinite knowledge. Is this fair, dear listener? I think not. So, moral of the story? Chemsa, what's your step?